Good evening, good evening, YouTube. It is Saturday, July 29th, and it's time for another shop video. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff on the bench, and longtime followers of the channel are going to notice the big change, which is right in front of you. Yeah, I switched the screen. I'll get into that in another video. Just want to give everybody a quick look around here because there's a lot going on. What I want to talk about in this particular video is HP Instant Ink. For those of you that have HP printers, you are certainly familiar with HP Instant Ink. And the idea behind it is that when your ink is running low in your printer, Hewlett-Packard will send you an ink cartridge before the ink runs out, which is an awesome idea. But the way they have it set up, it's not awesome. In fact, it's a borderline scam. Let me talk about what the problems are with the program. Number one, you sign up. You give them a credit card. First of all, now HP has your credit card on file permanently, which the division that deals with this Instant Ink program, it's a problem because of the way they handle the card, which I will get into in a minute. The second problem is that the HP Instant Ink program, as soon as you sign up, there are changes that Instant Ink makes in the firmware of your printer that affect the types of ink cartridges your printer can accept, that are at the minimum very hard to undo. I have heard that it is possible to undo these changes, and I've been personally told that it's not possible to undo these changes, and the exact change that is made is they alter your printer so it can no longer accept the regular old HP ink that you buy in the store or you order online. You have to get your ink through the HP Instant Ink program if you are enrolled in Instant Ink. And I have done some research on this, and the Instant Ink cartridges are physically different than your regular HP ink cartridges. Number one, they all have the words Instant Ink on their top labels. Number two, they are physically larger than any cartridge you can purchase, including the high volume ink cartridges that you can order. These are actually the largest cartridges that you can buy for your printer are the HP Instant Inks, which if you do a lot of printing and you really want to stick with HP and you really want to do this, which there are more issues and we will go there. But if you really want to do this, HP Instant Ink, they're the biggest cartridges you can get your hands on, period. But then we get to problem number three. When you want to cancel the program, number one, it is extremely difficult to cancel. HP doesn't want to hear it. I have a customer who got roped into the HP Instant Ink program, and she went to cancel, and she wound up actually having to cancel the credit card that she was using because HP kept charging it, and they would not stop no matter what they were told. Once it was canceled, they even kept calling her because they wanted a new card number, and they would not take no for an answer. And the last issue, which is even worse, is once you cancel the Instant Ink cartridges that are loaded into your printer, you can't use them anymore. And even worse is if you try to load in regular HP cartridges or the high volume store-bought HP cartridges for your printer, they don't work. Yeah, you heard me right. The regular HP ink cartridges no longer work in your printer. Now, again, supposedly there is a way to fix this, but I have not been able to find the procedure that is required to fix this problem as of yet. And from what people have actually told me, there is no way to correct this issue once the printer has been enrolled in Instant Ink. Also, in order for HP Instant Ink to work, HP requires a lot of data from your printer, which requires that your printer have an active internet connection, and the amount of data that HP collects is quite significant. Yes, HP is spying on you when you are enrolled in this program. So, the short version of this story is don't enroll your printer in HP Instant Ink. Now, the other problem with this, and this is probably why they want to push the Instant Ink on people, and I believe I've talked about this in the past, is that your typical modern HP printer tends to go through ink like it's water. I know the printer I had before my printer that I have now, which you are all going to see in 1 second, because I'm going to talk a little bit about it. That printer was an HP OfficeJet Pro. I forget the exact model, but it was the 4-function version of the OfficeJet. And that printer would go through ink like it was water. And every couple months, $70 for ink, over and over and over. Well, that really ticked me off. The other problem with your HP printers and the way they use ink is they tend to want to make black by mixing all 3 colors, which is a very wasteful way to actually get black. And this is very hard to undo because it's actually hard-coded into the firmware of the printer. So it's not easy to fix. Here's how I fixed all the problems. Can't really see. Let me get a better shot here. Here you see the printer directly in front of me. And yeah, it's not a Hewlett Packard. What it is an Epson Echo Tank, The Epson Echo Tank is an inkjet, but it does not use cartridge-based ink. It uses bulk ink. Ink that you can buy in just a regular old bottle. You purchase the right colors and you dump the ink in tanks and you're good to go. This printer is awesome and it absolutely sips ink. The ink levels that you guys can see. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Let the camera get focus from zooming in. And yeah, you see the model number there? It's an ET4760, which has been superseded, but newer equivalent models are available from the Epson website, including wide format and graphic designer versions. This ink load that you see here, this is the original ink load for this printer. I have not refilled the tanks. This printer is pushing 4 years old. Yes, you heard me right. We're running on the original ink load on a 4-year-old printer. This printer sips ink and is wonderful. I've even ordered these printers for clients twice. One of those is the wide format version. And she loves the wide format version. The wide format version can do sizes up to 13 by 19. And that is the little skinny on this Epson Echo Tank printer and what stinks about the HP Instant Ink program. As always, everyone, feel free to rate, comment, like, and subscribe. Again, the likes are super important as they help propel the channel. So please, if you have a Google account and are logged in when you're to YouTube, when you're watching this video, please give me a thumbs up. It is very much appreciated. I will see you all next time. See you soon. Bye-bye.